Why is my snake plant overwatered? Have you noticed that your snake plant is starting to look unhealthy, even though you've been watering it regularly? Maybe the leaves are turning yellow. Maybe they're becoming soft, mushy, or drooping. Or perhaps the soil stays wet for days after watering. These can all be signs that your snake plant is getting too much water. Snake plants are drought-tolerant plants, and one of the most common mistakes is watering them too frequently. But how can you tell if your snake plant is actually overwatered? And what should you do if it already has signs of too much water? In this video, we'll look at the common signs of overwatering, what causes it, and how you can help your snake plant recover. Let's get started. Number 1. The soil stays wet for too long. One of the easiest signs of overwatering is soil that remains wet for many days. Snake plants need their soil to dry between waterings. If you water the plant and the soil is still noticeably wet several days later, something may be wrong. The problem could be frequent watering, poor drainage, heavy soil, or a pot that is too large. Before watering again, always check the soil. If it's still wet, wait. Your snake plant doesn't need water simply because several days have passed. Number 2. Yellow leaves. Yellow leaves are another common sign of overwatering. When the roots remain in wet soil for too long, they can become stressed and lose their ability to function properly. As the root system becomes unhealthy, the leaves may begin turning yellow. If several leaves are becoming yellow while the soil remains wet, overwatering is a strong possibility. However, one older yellow leaf doesn't always mean the plant has been overwatered. Look at the whole plant and the condition of the soil before deciding what the problem is. Number 3. Soft and mushy leaves. Healthy snake plant leaves should feel firm. If the leaves become soft, mushy, or unusually weak, the plant may be suffering from excess moisture. This is especially concerning when the softness begins near the base of the leaves. If the tissue feels wet and mushy rather than simply flexible, check the soil and roots as soon as possible. Soft leaves can be a sign that rot has already started. Number 4. Drooping leaves overwatering can also cause snake plant leaves to droop. This may seem confusing because underwatering can cause drooping too. The difference is usually found in the soil and leaf texture. With underwatering, the soil is usually very dry and the leaves may be thin or wrinkled. With overwatering, the soil remains wet and the leaves may feel soft, weak, or mushy. So if your snake plant is drooping, don't immediately give it more water. Check the soil first. Number 5. Brown or dark spots. Overwatering can sometimes lead to brown or dark spots on snake plant leaves. If the roots are damaged, the leaves may develop areas of discoloration. Spots that are soft or spreading are especially concerning. However, brown spots can have other causes, such as sunburn, underwatering, physical damage, or pests. Look at the texture of the spots and the condition of the soil before deciding that overwatering is the cause. Number 6. Root rot. One of the most serious consequences of overwatering is root rot. Roots need both moisture and oxygen. When the soil stays saturated for too long, the roots can become damaged and eventually begin to rot. If you suspect root rot, carefully remove your snake plant from its pot and inspect the roots. Healthy roots should be firm. Rotten roots are often dark, soft, and mushy. If you find damaged roots, remove the rotten portions with a clean, sharp tool. Keep the healthy roots and rhizomes, then repot the plant into fresh, well-draining soil. Number 7. Why does overwatering happen? Overwatering doesn't always mean you're pouring a huge amount of water onto the plant. It can also mean watering too frequently. For example, watering a snake plant every few days may keep the soil constantly moist. Another cause is poor drainage. A pot without drainage holes can trap water around the roots. Heavy soil can also hold moisture for too long. And using a pot that's much larger than the root system can create a large amount of extra wet soil. All of these factors can contribute to overwatering problems. How to help an overwatered snake plant. If your snake plant is showing signs of overwatering, stop watering for the moment. Check how wet the soil is. If the soil is saturated, allow it to dry. Make sure the container has drainage holes and that excess water can escape freely. If the leaves are soft or the plant continues to decline, inspect the roots. If root rot is present, remove the damaged roots and repot the healthy parts in fresh, well-draining soil. After repotting, don't immediately return to frequent watering. Give the plant time to establish itself again. How to prevent overwatering. The easiest way to prevent overwatering is to change how you think about watering. Don't water based only on the calendar. Check the soil first. When the soil has dried properly, water thoroughly. Then allow the excess water to drain completely. Also use a suitable pot and well-draining soil. A pot with drainage holes gives excess water somewhere to go. And remember that your snake plant may need less water during cooler or lower light periods. Adjust your watering according to the plant's actual conditions. Final thoughts. So, how do you know if your snake plant is overwatered? Look for several signs together. Soil that stays wet for too long, yellow leaves, soft or mushy foliage, drooping leaves, dark or brown spots, and in more serious cases, rotted roots. The most important thing is to check the soil before watering. Snake plants don't need constant moisture. They need a good balance of thorough watering and drying periods. If you catch overwatering early, your plant has a much better chance of recovering. Give the roots time to dry, improve the drainage, remove rotten tissue when necessary, and adjust your watering routine. With the right balance of moisture and oxygen around the roots, your snake plant can return to healthy growth. Thank you for watching Plants Every Day. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more simple indoor plant care tips. Be sure to explore our snake plant watering and root care playlist for more easy guides on watering your snake plant, preventing root problems, and keeping the roots healthy. See you in the next video. Happy growing!